My name is Fabiana. I was born and raised in Brazil, and I have lived in the United States now for the last almost 20 years. Um, my first experience with ayahuasca was at a different place. Um, I went there for a 30-day intensive work retreat, and I did some really good work there. But when I got home, I realized that I still needed some deep work that needed to be done, some things that needed to be really healed within myself, and I felt the calling to come and do a women's retreat. I felt for a long time that I used to say like I was a little hamster on a hamster wheel, just going around in circles, and I knew within myself that there was something, a different life that I was meant to have. But I always felt that there was something that held me back, and it was almost like I didn't exactly know myself. Like I was going through life, almost like a robot, just doing things on a daily basis, but not really getting in touch with my true self, with the core of my being. And during one of the ceremonies here, I was able to really come. It's almost hard to describe, but I found myself. I felt like I had been on this long journey, and then I had finally come home. It felt like I came home. It was like the most beautiful moment in my life to just almost like I felt like a veil was taken out from my eyes, from my life, and I just see myself as this beautiful being, full of potential now. Yeah, I know it's like sometimes it's hard to explain, but I also want to share another experience that I had here, which I didn't even know it. I didn't even knew at the time, but I've really struggled with love. I've failed relationships, and I realized that for me it has been about really lack of self-love, and I knew that growing up I did not really grew up in a loving home. My parents were not really there for me, and I was able to, during ceremony, to just realize that I had to heal this relationship with my mother. And it was, I could feel her, I could understand why she wasn't able to give me the love that I needed as a child. And through that process, not only did I understand why I always felt that I was being held back from my life, but I was also able to just heal and just really destroy this wall that I have always felt that was between me and my mother. And I just felt so much love for her, and so much understanding, and so much forgiveness. So, I mean, in 10 days, not only have I found my true powerful self, but I have also really found that power within me, that power that was being held back all these years from this energy, this weird energy that existed between me and my mother. Yeah. So it's just so beautiful. It's having done a mixed ceremony before, and with a much bigger group, there is magic when you sit with all the women, and not only that, but we can relate so much more of what we are all going through. um, and there is really, during ceremony, there's really like this female powerfulness that just takes up the whole room, and there's just so much love and so much care, and I felt so safe, and through that safety, I was literally just really able to let go and heal the parts of myself that needed that healing so much. It's like I knew within myself, I knew. I think there's a different Fabiana there. I know it. I knew it, and it's everything worked in such a way that just brought me to this beautiful, magical place here, and everything just seemed to unfold beautifully by me feeling so loved, so secure, and just able to just like let it go. Yeah. I feel this shift within me. I feel that everything that was holding me back and not having the knowledge of my true self is now gone, and it's just good to know, to have that power within myself, to know that the healing is possible. It just and I know the work never ends, but I truly believe that from now on I will be healing myself or walking through life from this power that I've been able to find. At first, I really felt called to the first place that I went because there was equilibrium of male and female energies. I thought it was really important for me since it was going to be my first experience. But for any woman out there that's really considering doing this work, we were able to go so much deeper. There's it's just, I know I keep repeating myself, but it's just the magic that happens, the power when you sit with all the other women working on your issues, and that and feeling that love, that connection with one another, and realizing that we all in a way or another can relate. It's almost, we just be surrounded in a room with just a bunch of goddess, because that's what we are. We're just beautiful goddesses, just giving strength to the other, really. Yeah. So I highly encourage people, especially women. It's just like this place is beautiful. This energy that's created when you sit with other women. It's something that I didn't experience before. I'm just so grateful to have been able, and grateful and humble to be able to have experienced that. It's been truly, truly healing for me. Yeah, I like the beautiful soil.